Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a campus where a student's silent cry for help goes unnoticed until it's too late. Today, I will share with you why we urgently need a psychological crisis-tied warning system in universities to protect those silent voices calling out for help. In 2023, the Chinese Ministry of Education reported that nearly 25% of Chinese university students showed symptoms of depression, yet fewer than 10% sought professional help. Even more alarmingly, 83% of campus suicides involved students who had never accessed counseling services beforehand. Behind these figures lie tragic stories of missed opportunities and stigma. Today, I will explain why Chinese universities urgently need a psychological crisis tied warning system to catch silent cries for help before they become tragedies. Our current approach to student mental health is dangerously inadequate. Most universities operate on a passive intervention model, providing assistance only when students themselves ask for it. Yet stigma prevents many from seeking help. According to Peking University's 2022 mental health report, 67% of students who experienced suicidal thoughts never approached a counselor. One Shanghai student left a note revealing he had searched online for ways to buy sleeping pills 23 times, none of which triggered any support alert. Another part of the problem is resource scarcity. Today, the average counselor to student ratio in China is one counselor per 4,000 students, far below the World Health Organization's recommended one per 1,000. In some rural provinces, universities have no full-time mental health counselors at all. Suicide is already the leading cause of death among Chinese adults aged 15 to 24, and mental health crisis cost Chinese universities around 5.2 billion yuan each year in emergency interventions and lost academic performance. Why does the critical issue remain unchecked? Systematic flaws are to blame. Universities rely almost entirely on self-reporting, yet cultural stigma runs deep. Zhejiang University's survey in 2022 found that 72% of students feared being labeled weak if they sought psychological help. More than half of Chinese students cannot recognize early signs of depression, so crises often emerge without warning. Logistical barriers makes matter worse. University data systems are fragmented. Cafeterias records, dormitory logs, library checkouts, and academic grades all reside in separate silos. A student who skips meals, withdraws from classes, or suddenly isolates online may exhibit clear distress signals, but without integrated data. These warning signs go unnoticed. Counselors who try to manually track thousands of students quickly burn out. A psychological crisis-tied warning system offers a practical, proactive solution. Under the Ministry of Education's Mental Health Action Plan, all universities would adopt an AI-powered monitoring system by 2025, supported by an initial budget of 2.4 billion yuan for development and counselor training. The system would analyze behavioral anomalies, irregular meal patterns, unusual library use, academic performance drops, and concerning online searches to identify at-risk students within 48 hours rather than the current average of 14 days, as demonstrated in Zhejiang University pilot. The proposed system uses a clear three-tier response protocol. Level 1, low risk, automated wellness checks and scheduled follow-up messages from counselors. Level 2, moderate risk, mandatory one-on-one counseling sessions and academic support plans. Level 3, high risk, immediate intervention by rapid response teams, emergency counseling, and family notification. To protect student privacy and rights, all data would be anonymized according to Cyberspace Administration of China guidelines, and informed consent would be required at enrollment. International and domestic evidence underscores this approach effectiveness. The University of Texas AI-driven intervention system produced a 34% reduction in suicide attempts over 2 years. Fudan University study calculated that every yuan invested in proactive mental health measures saves approximately 9 yuan in emergency care and legal costs. Imagine a campus where no student's distress signal goes unheard, where help arrives as soon as warning signs appear. We face a clear choice: continue with outdated, reactive mental health models or embrace a forward looking AI-driven system that truly protects our students. As a proverb reminds us, prevention is better than cure. Let us choose prevention. Let us ensure every silent pair receives a timely life-saving response.